Yes, hello and welcome to another vlog from Rider. Today we're testing out the Kawasaki Z125. It's the 2023 model year, and to be honest, nothing has really changed to the last year. They only changed the colors. We have two colors now available. This is the gray, and we have a black with green, I think. And that's about it. As I said, no changes on this bike whatsoever. We have the old LC display. We have the old light in the front. We don't have any LED in the front, so that is really a shame that they don't update this for probably also for the younger people who want to buy it and want to get into the motorcycle world. That's very unfortunate. Yeah, I will put the technical specs on the screen for you, and here are the controls and the display for you. So on the left hand side we have the passing light switch, which is a nice little switch for your index finger. We have the clutch lever, which is not too hard and not too soft to operate. That's fine with me. We have high beam, low beam switch. The quality of the switches is acceptable. We have a turn signal switch here. We have the horn switch here. On the right hand side we have the gas throttle. We have the brake lever, which is fairly soft by the touch and when you operate it, and I don't really like it. It doesn't give you a very good feeling. We have the emergency cutoff switch here, and we have the starter switch here. In the middle we have the LC display, which has been with the Z125 for a long time. And on the side we have the indicator lights, indicator lights in the display. You can see, unfortunately, as you can see now, we have only if the sun comes from a certain angle, you can see all of the display. We have this edge here of the display, and unfortunately we have a shadow. Also not really nice manufacturing, I think. You know, they didn't really think very far ahead, I would say. On top we have the RPM counter, which is a band, goes up like this. The red line starts apparently at 10,500 RPM. On the left hand side we have the fuel tank capacity or level. On the right hand side we have the odometer. We have the trip. We can switch it around with this button here. Trip A, trip B, and that's it. We have a clock, and we have a permanent display of the Kawasaki logo or whatever. And that's about everything about the display. So this is the Kawasaki Z125 and we'll take it out for the spin. Let's go. So here we go with the Kawasaki Z125, 125cc, 15 horsepower, almost 11.7 Newton meters torque. Let's go back to the dealer. Yeah, the first thing that you notice, actually the seat is not too bad. It's not too hard, not too soft. But the first thing that I noticed from the very beginning when I started at the dealership was that everything was very soft, like the brake lever is very soft. The seat is not that hard, but okay, no negative there. But yeah, everything does not feel so good at first touch, at first touch, let's say it this way. Also the throttle, usually I complain about 0 and 1, you know, that there's either no gas acceptance or there's too much. And I think on this one it has a long travel. As you can see, I have to turn it all the way up and down, and okay, not very uncommon for 125s, but I only noticed that on this one here. It just does not feel responsive to me. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. We do not have a gear indicator. That is very bad, because I think mostly for beginners, younger people maybe, who want to see, okay, in which gear am I? And you cannot see that. Also the difference between 5th and 6th gear, it's very hard for me to determine actually. So yeah, it is not very easy. I don't actually think it's a perfect bike for beginners. Personally, I have other sensations, or I have had other sensations, better impressions on other 125 bikes and scooters. So that always leaves me kind of speechless. This one here, especially this one, because I've tested it for the last 3 years or so in a row already, and I thought, okay, maybe they would change something, but okay, they only changed the colors. But it's always the same, and I always get the same impressions when I get on it and ride it, that this is not really for me, you know. Anyways, at higher speeds, it's a straight runner, there's no problems. Of course, you have the full force of the wind, it's like a naked bike, and even the trucks pass me. Oh man, this is crazy here. I want to go here now. We have some slow trucks and we have some very slow trucks. I don't even know what that gear is, probably 4th gear or so, I don't know. And if anyone asks, usually I cannot really show you the max speed on these 125s here in Spain. First of all, because I live here where there's no even surface, even road. That is very difficult to show you the max speed. I would assume when I came here, the the speedometer showed 105, 110 maybe maximum. I could be wrong, but this what I would assume it can do, and I don't think that's very much. Anyways, that was a fairly short test ride, I would say. And yeah, once again, I'm not really that positively surprised about this Kawasaki Z125. I don't know why, but it is just what it is. Also, especially maybe, I don't know if you can change the gas, but This really kind of annoys me, that this travel is so long on this gas that you have to pull it all the way, you know, to get something going here, and I don't like it. Anyways, it is a fairly expensive 125 motorcycle, and personally I think it does not deliver what it actually shows or resembles in the design it has. It actually looks much faster than it is. And that's all I can say. I'm sorry that this is not one of my most positive reviews, but usually they are fairly positive, but this one definitely is not one of the bikes that I would buy personally. So we have a full throttle here, as you can see. Okay, we go a little bit down the hill, and now we go up a little bit up the hill. So not much going on here, to be honest. And that's what it is. The Kawasaki Z125. Thanks very much for watching. This has been a ride out. Take care. Bye-bye.